Hey, in this video, we're going to talk about most beautiful to Europe destinations. So, before home to majestic mountain ranges, captivating coastlines, and idyllic islands, Europe boasts some of the most beautiful scenery on Earth. While its world-class capitals of London, Paris, and Rome attract the most visitors, the continent's 44 countries each have delightfully different cities and attractions to explore. From Scandinavia's striking snow-coated scenery to the charming coastlines of the Mediterranean, Europe is full of diverse and dreamy landscapes that belie its relatively small size. For instance, the towering Alps alone are home to everything from sparkling waterfalls and twinkling lakes to fantastic rock formations and jaw-dropping panoramas. With so many sublime sights and so much sensational scenery to see, visiting all the most beautiful places in Europe could take a lifetime. Number 10. Picos de Europa. Made up of three majestic massifs, the Picos de Europa is a breathtakingly beautiful mountain range that lies in the far north of Spain. Sprawling over a vast area, its peaks and plateaus straddle the autonomous communities of Asturias, Cantabria, and Castile and Leon. A popular place to go hiking and rock climbing, the peaks of Europe and the surrounding national park boast astonishing scenery, with phenomenal panoramas wherever you go. Towering to more than 2,400 meters are the mighty peaks of Macizo Andorra, Macizo El Cornion, and Macizo Central, with pretty meadows, plunging river gorges, and glistening lakes below. Number 9. Seljalandsfoss. Lying in the south of the island is Seljalandsfoss, one of Iceland's most famous and photographed natural attractions. Plunging some 60 meters off the top of a cliff, the stunning waterfall shimmers in the sun before merging in a cloud of spray with a pretty pool below. While the falls and cliffs look incredible, the best photos are actually to be had from behind its cascading curtain of water. Entering the waterfall's small cave is an awe-inspiring experience as you hear the roar of the water, feel its spray, and gaze out at the sparkling Seljalandsfoss before you. Number 8. 7 Rila Lakes. Nestled among the rearing Rila mountain range, the 7 Rila Lakes are one of the most popular and picturesque places to visit in Bulgaria. Set in the southwest of the country, the 7 lakes sparkle in the sun and are connected by a small series of streams, cascades, and waterfalls. Each lake is named after its defining characteristic, so after visiting the clear waters of the Tyr, you can stop by the oval-shaped shores of the Eye. Lying at more than 2,000 meters above sea level, the lakes are surrounded by magnificent mountains, home to scenic hiking trails with fantastic viewpoints dotted here and there. Number 7. Venice. One of the world's most romantic and resplendent cities, Venice is like no other place on Earth, with astounding art and architecture wherever you look. Located in the northeast of Italy, the floating city is set across 118 small islands, linked by charming canals and beautiful old bridges. Lining its wonderful waterways are magnificent marble-coated palaces, centuries-old churches, and astonishing art museums, with countless other historic landmarks and cultural sites dotted here and there. Exploring Venice's atmospheric alleys, pretty piazzas, and idyllic islands is always a treat. One of the best times to visit is during its colorful carnival. Number 6. Scottish Highlands. Home to lovely lochs, gorgeous glens, and marvelous mountain ranges, the wild and rugged landscapes of the Scottish Highlands count among the most beautiful places in Europe. Very sparsely populated, the region covers a vast area and is generally thought to encompass everything north and west of the Highland boundary fault. Here you'll find Ben Nevis, the highest mountain in the British Isles, the famous Loch Ness, and several fabulous national parks. While the scenery on show is simply stunning, the Scottish Highlands are also noted for their rich history and heritage, with crumbling castles and quaint villages and towns scattered here and there. Number 5. Transfagarasan Highway. Winding its way through the Carpathian Mountains, the Transfagarasan Highway is widely considered one of the most spectacular and scenic drives in the world. Built between 1970 and 1974 as a strategic military route, the road runs through a number of high mountain passes and river valleys in the center of Romania. Due to its hair-raising hairpin turns, its steep and sharp descents, and stunning scenery. The highway is very popular to hike, cycle, or drive along. Besides taking in the marvelous mountains all around, visitors can also stop off at the beautiful Pulpit Lake and waterfall on their way to or from the restored regions of Transylvania and Wallachia. Number 4. Madeira. Surrounded by the wild waters of the Atlantic Ocean, the spectacular subtropical archipelago of Madeira lies some 1,000 kilometers or more off mainland Portugal. Often called the Garden Island due to its unspoiled nature, it boasts breathtaking scenery, with mighty mountains and coastal cliffs lining its scenic sun-kissed shores. While sailing, surfing, and scuba diving around the islands is divine, there are some great beaches and towns to check out, such as Porto de Cruz and Pol de March. In addition, the archipelago is crisscrossed by a wonderful series of hiking trails with astounding views over the ocean. Number 3. Lapland. Located far north in the Arctic Circle, the winter wonderland of Lapland straddles the snow-coated frozen expanses of Finland, Sweden, Norway, and Russia. Full of endless forests, glacial lakes, and glinting ice fields, the picturesque polar region is magical to explore. Hiking, skiing, and dog sledging are all popular. Staying in a cozy cabin in the woods or one of its scenic snow-covered towns is an excellent way to experience the best of Lapland. To top it all off, no visit to the land of elves, reindeer, and Santa Claus can be complete without catching a glimpse of the sensational Northern Lights. Number 2. Pulpit Rock. One of the most famous and phenomenal attractions in Norway, the prominent Pulpit Rock, or Prekstollen, lies in the southwest of the country, overlooking the lovely Jordan. Formed during the last ice age, the sheer cliff towers 604 meters above its surroundings, with staggering views on offer of the deep, dark waters and dramatic landscapes below. Due to the outstanding beauty, Pulpit Rock attracts hordes of tourists every year. Number 1. The Dolomites. Home to sweeping valleys, alpine meadows, and jaw-dropping peaks, the Dolomites are a majestic mountain range lying in the northeast of Italy. Straddling several different regions, the Pale Mountains are one of the most popular and picturesque places to visit in the country, with lots of great hiking paths and skiing pists to be found amidst its spectacular landscapes. Standing at 3,343 meters, Marmolada is its highest park. The distinctive Tresan Villavarito and the 6 summits of the Vejoled Towers count among the range's most impressive sights. Whether summer or winter, the Dolomites are delightful to visit due to their stunning scenery and epic panoramas. What do you think about this video? Do let us know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.